the Miller High...
What's he doing in there? I need a towel. It doesn't important, man. He's got demolition 3 inside. Come on, give me a towel now. Wet it. Lay down, man, lay down. Come on, man. Is it all right? Here's a wet towel. Here. Come on, let me get the mask. Come on, we gotta take it off, man. Come on. Get the camera out of here. We don't need anybody here right now. Get out of here, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Continental Championship Wrestling.
Charlie Platt along with Missy Hyatt, ringside in Montgomery, Alabama, the beautiful Civic Center capacity crowd for the Continental Wrestling Federation, and it's good to be back in Montgomery, Alabama.
I know, I like it, and I can't believe that there's so many people that came out here for this TV taping. It's great.
And Missy, what a TV taping we have today. First of all, we'd like to mention that Beach Brawl 2 is coming to Woodstock, Alabama, and that'll be on July 10th, and stay tuned for more details on Beach Brawl 2. That is in Woodstock, Alabama. A lot of great action on today's program. The road to Birmingham narrows. Mid-July, we're looking for a date when the final 10 will arrive. And throughout the course of today's program, we'll be bringing you the 20 finalists, or semifinalists it would be, we have at this time. And right now, and we would like to mention that the numbers that we mentioned and these competitors means nothing at all. Because when it gets down to the final 10 in Birmingham, Alabama, it's any man that could get that Continental Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. The Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol is one of the top 20.
Big deal. I like Tommy Rich and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Also, Dr. Tom Pritchard and, of course, the Dirty White Boy. There are 5 names that will be in Birmingham in mid-July, or when the road narrows, 5 it could be. So we want you to stay with us throughout the course of the program and see exactly what is taking place with the road to Birmingham. As you saw in the opening of the show, a lot of things taking place with the Nightmare, Danny Davis, and Kenny Wayne.
I know. I just don't understand Danny Davis's viewpoint. His attitude's just totally changed.
Well, I don't understand Kenny Wayne's attitude at all. A lot of action coming up in the next hour on the Continental Wrestling Federation. Thank you for joining us.
This package. I think it's for me.
No, the package is not for you. I hate to tell you, but it is not. Just leave the package alone. That is a package that is specially for someone here today that has been sent in to us, and we'll let you know who it's for a little later on in today's program. So right now, let's get our first match underway and go to the ring. Now making his way to ringside, ladies and gentlemen, from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Willie B. Hurt.
I don't know, Willie.
Expecting something like that from you. You think that, like it or not, Willie B. Hurt is fastly becoming one of the favorites from the Continental Wrestling Federation. Willie B. Hurt taking on the Red Devil on this edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation. Good shoulder smash by the Red Devil. Now, it's Willie B. Hurt catching his man, hip toss takedown coming off the ropes. Willie B. Hurt up with a full body slam on the Red Devil.
Yeah, don't worry about that stuff in the ring. I want to know what's in this package.
Leave the package alone, would you? I mean...
That is for me.
I've got a 5-year-old son that's not as bad as you about opening a present. I mean, it does not have your name on it, and I assure you, Missy, the present is not for you.
Everybody loves me. I don't understand why I don't have a package out here today.
Okay. Side headlock right now by the Red Devil on Willie B. Hurt out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Now, I want to understand why Willie B. Hurt is going around picking on the DI and Private Mark Powell. I just do not understand that.
I think if people will refresh their memories and think back a couple of weeks, they'll know that actually it is not the DI and Mark Powell that are getting picked on.
Yes, it is, because Willie B. Hurt came out there and interrupted their interview time.
Okay. Serious problems as you saw earlier with the Lord Humongous. And you saw opening the show situation that took place from the dressing room in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, yeah, big Lord Humongous. I guess the only way to get a big man like that down is to put ink or something in his eyes. And they did it. We got to hand it to Detroit Demolition. He did get the big man down.
All right. Willie B. Hunt. Oh, good move. It's over. Your winner of the match from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Willie B. Hurt.
And now let's go with Charlie Platt down at ringside with the interview of Willie B. Hurt.
And let's have a word with the winner of the match over the Red Devil, Willie B. Hurt.
Well, I'd just like to say, woo, what's happening? I'm up there with my good buddy, my longtime friend, Burhead Jones. We're going to make a long way, don't we, Burhead?
We go back. I hadn't seen from Tennessee, man. How you doing?
I'm doing
Welcome to
fine,
Montgomery,
baby.
Alabama.
I done come back, baby. I just want to tell you, D.I., you won't be able to put this fried chicken, pork chop eating, watermelon swallowing person down no more. Because I'm going to whoop your back like a Romo wish you well, sucker. And I'm going to let another thing know. That the Lord Humongous, that's right, the great biggin, he plenty mad at you, Demolitions. And I'm going to make sure a couple times that you don't get nobody interfering in the matches. Ain't that right, Burhead? Take care of business, Alabama style.
He's becoming one of the favorites in the Continental Wrestling Federation. He is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Willie B. Hurt. And what a competitor he is, and a big win over the Red Devil in our opening match on the Continental Wrestling Federation. Right now, I'd like to bring out a gentleman who is certainly no stranger to our viewing audience. Come on in. He is the founder and the director of the King's Ranch for boys and girls. That is my good friend Tom Owens. And Tom, as there's a lot of things happening here in the Continental Wrestling Federation on a day-to-day basis, a lot of things happens at the King's Ranch all over the state.
Well, that's right, Charlie, and I really appreciate the support of the wrestling fans and the new federation here. And, you know, the ranch is growing. We now have 9 locations here in the state of Alabama, have room for 160 boys and girls, and soon hope to open up some more homes to provide for more kids that desperately need help. So we appreciate your support, and we appreciate the support of all the fans.
If someone at home would like to write to you, where could they write?
Simply King's Ranch, Chelsea, Alabama, 35043, and that's all you need.
Thank you very much. The founder and director of the King's Ranch, Tom Owens, back with more of the Continental Wrestling Federation in just a moment.
It's the Continental Wrestling Federation on tour. Catch the Super Summer Sizzler in a town near you soon. Coming Sunday, June 26th to Cullman, Alabama in the Civic Center at 7 o'clock. Monday, June 27th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, June 28th in Sheffield, Alabama at the Recreation Center at 8 o'clock. Wednesday, June 29th in Meridian, Mississippi at the Frank Cochran Center at 8 o'clock. Thursday, June 30th in Philadelphia, Mississippi at the Choctaw Central High School at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 1st in Columbus, Mississippi at the Lavender Coliseum at 8 o'clock. Saturday, July 2nd in Dothan, Alabama at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. Sunday, July 3rd in Montgomery, Alabama at the Civic Center at 8 o'clock. Monday, July 4th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 8th in Brundage, Alabama at the Pike County Football Stadium at 8 o'clock. And Saturday, July 9th in Dothan at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. That's the Continental Wrestling Federation coming to your town soon. It's the Super Summer Sizzler coming your way.
Sports dads, what are you getting for Father's Day? A fluorescent pink tie? Maybe a bottle of that cologne you refuse to wear? Well, this year it's going to be different. That's right, in a special agreement with the NBA, we are going to offer to you this beautiful silver medallion set. Long after the playoffs are gone, you'll remember all the heroes and hotshots of the 1988 season in these pure silver medallions. Each set will be struck in the finest quality proof condition. Every medallion will be stamped on its side with its own serial number, and only 500 sets will be produced to ensure collectible value. That's right, the NBA division champion Lakers, Nuggets, Celtics, and Pistons, and of course the 1988 world champion team will be yours to have in this beautiful lucite case. For $149, you can have your own piece of NBA history, but you must act now. 1-800-962-2962. Remember, dads, they'll never know what you want unless you ask them. 1-800-962-2962.
Soccer, the most popular game in the world. The World Cup, its climax. Pele, its legend. Now you can bring it all home with an exciting videotape book magazine offer. The tape is Pele, greatest sports legend. Highlights from the career of the most popular sports figure ever. The man who thrilled hundreds of millions of people around the world as he led Brazil to World Cup victory. The book is the World Cup. The entire history of the Cup in text and pictures, including an in-depth analysis of America's role in Cup play up through Spain 1982. The magazine is Soccer Digest, a full year of the #1 soccer periodical in the country. Keep up to date with what's happening in the world of soccer with timely articles on American and international soccer, plus MISL statistics and player profiles. And if you order now, we will include the book Warm Up for Soccer. This package could cost you as much as $50, but now it's yours for only $34.95 in this special TV offer. Call 1-800-962-2962 and ask for soccer. Checks and credit cards accepted. That's 1-800-962-2962. Sorry, no CODs. Allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
Today's program, on the opening of the show, in fact, the people saw the situation between Detroit Demolition and what he did to the Lord Humongous. There's been another team split up, Missy, here in the Continental Wrestling Federation, and that is an 8-year team. The Nightmares, Kenny Wayne and Danny Davis.
Well, I think it's better that Kenny Wayne should go off and be on his own since he is the world's junior heavyweight champion.
Well, championships have nothing to do with friendship and a partnership that lasted 8 years. Let's go to the closing moments of the match in which a lot of things took place between the Nightmares, Danny Davis, including the loss of the Continental Wrestling Federation tag titles. Let's go now to Birmingham. Now making his way to ringside, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Junior Heavyweight Champion, Nightmare Kenny Wayne. And there, Missy, you can hear the response of our capacity crowd here at the Montgomery Civic Center, letting Ken Wayne know that they definitely do not agree with what's been happening over the past few weeks.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody's yelling for him. He is such a great champion.
Right now he's, okay. Right now he's going up against Ricky Nelson. And, of course, this will be for the United States Junior Heavyweight title. Road to Birmingham. We've gone over 5. Let's go over 5 more, Missy.
I want to do it. It's Kurt Hennig, Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater. Why is Willie B. Hurt on there and Lord Humongous? That just ruined it.
All right, that's 5 more of the names you'll be seeing that are still in contention for the final 10. And the road to Birmingham will bring you the other 10 a little bit later on in today's edition of the Continental Wrestling Federation.
Who made that list up? You must have.
Well, good arm drag takedown.
Put all your friends on there.
By Ricky Nelson.
Did they pay you to get their names on there?
You know, I don't
or are they just such
consider
great
Eddie
athletes?
Gilbert a good friend of mine. Neither do I consider Detroit Demolition.
Well, they got on there because they're great athletes.
Bob Orton Jr., I mean...
Well, I can't wait till it gets to the final 10.
That's going to be interesting. Mid-July is what we're looking at. And speaking of July, of course, July 10th, it's Woodstock, Alabama for Continental Wrestling Federation Beach Brawl 2.
I know, I just really don't know if I should wear a hot pink bathing suit or this like brown leather one with the fringe on it. I just can't decide.
Good reversal by Nelson, and comes off with a good forearm to Nightmare Ken Wayne, who puts him over in the corner. And hey, Wayne is now finding out exactly what he's up against.
Yeah, I think he's exactly right. He used his fists. Ricky Nelson, yes, he sure did. I saw it.
There again, a matter of opinion.
You were just thinking about my bathing suit, and you weren't even watching the monitor, Charlie.
Okay. Collar and elbow, center of the ring. Nelson backed over into the corner by Kenny Wayne. Good block, and...
See, Pete, using his fists again.
Well, he was kind of forced into that situation. Welcome all the audience across the United States watching the Financial News Network.
Yes, hello to Broadway Danny and everyone else at Financial News Network Score.
Continental Wrestling Federation seen on the Financial News Network nationwide, Sunday nights, 10 Eastern, 9 Central Time. Armbar by Nightmare. Kenny Wayne takes his man into those ring ropes. Good knee lift. All right.
Oh, what is he going to do now?
Ricky Nelson going up high, going up.
Oh, he missed.
And that certainly did the damage.
Ken Wayne, such a great champion. See, he knew that something like that was going to happen, and his brilliancy, he just got out of the way. Wasn't that great?
Well,
he was so quick and swift.
Now it's Nightmare Kenny Wayne. Full body slam on Ricky Nelson. Let's see what he's going to do. Boston Crab.
Oh, I love it. This
going into the Boston Crab.
He's got to give up.
We'll see. Well, you know what bothers me in this situation? He should give up, because that was a hard blow he took to the lower back coming off of those ring ropes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I told you.
All right. Randy Anderson is stopping the match because Nelson...
I really didn't hear Ricky Nelson say no. I really didn't hear Ricky Nelson give up.
He's the winner. Okay, he's reversing the decision. Now he's giving the match to Ricky Nelson because Ken Wayne would not stop it. Ken Wayne would not break the hold. Danny Davis is coming down to ringside.
Hey, this isn't fair.
Oh, right. Oh, he's right from behind.
I have no business coming out here. Why is he doing this?
Series of rabbit punches to the head.
He's just jealous because he's not the junior heavyweight champion.
Oh.
Danny Davis is just jealous. Look at that, throwing an official around.
He has opened a gash in the head of Kenny Wayne with a...
I don't understand why he's so mad. Why is
now he's choking it.
Now they're all going to beat up on him. They're all going to team up.
Tom Pritchard to try to stop this and get some kind of order.
Well, thank goodness. God.
I think Davis took enough. Davis had had enough, evidently, of his former partner's ways. Alan Martin now making his way into the ring. All right.
I tell you what, this attitude that Danny Davis has is just uncalled for. Coming in here and beating up Kenny Wayne.
Well, I tell you what, he has taken enough. Several things have happened in the arenas in the recent week that have led to this.
Yeah, just because Ken Wayne is a lot better wrestler than Danny Davis. Look at that, they're having to pull him out of here.
They're having to get him out. I want to, if we could, go and get some comments.
What is this?
They're moving Danny Davis out of the arena, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a minute, Kenny Wayne coming out of the ring now.
Hey, listen. I've got, you know, the last few weeks and days, you know, everybody said that I have an attitude problem. Well, let me tell you something, folks. I don't expect you to really care about what I have to say, but I do feel, please, I do feel, especially after this, Danny Davis is a great friend of mine. But wait a minute. Charlie, I want to apologize to you. I want to apologize to all these people. And more importantly, And most important, Danny Davis, I want to apologize to you, man. Now, wait a minute. The most important thing to me was going in the ring and winning the belt, having a title. What?
They are telling me I have to take a break. I'd like to continue this in just a moment, let you gain your composure. We'll take this break on the Continental Wrestling Federation and be right back.
It's the Continental Wrestling Federation on tour. Catch the Super Summer Sizzler in a town near you soon. Coming Sunday, June 26th to Cullman, Alabama in the Civic Center at 7 o'clock. Monday, June 27th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, June 28th in Sheffield, Alabama at the Recreation Center at 8 o'clock. Wednesday, June 29th in Meridian, Mississippi at the Frank Cochran Center at 8 o'clock. Thursday, June 30th in Philadelphia, Mississippi at the Choctaw Central High School at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 1st in Columbus, Mississippi at the Lavender Coliseum at 8 o'clock. Saturday, July 2nd in Dothan, Alabama at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. Sunday, July 3rd in Montgomery, Alabama at the Civic Center at 8 o'clock. Monday, July 4th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 8th in Brundage, Alabama at the Pike County Football Stadium at 8 o'clock. And Saturday, July 9th in Dothan at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. That's the Continental Wrestling Federation coming to your town soon. It's the Super Summer Sizzler coming your way.
Super Summer Sizzler 88, continuing in the Continental Wrestling Federation here in the greater Atlanta area on Channel 36 and on FNN, the Financial News Network all across America. Two of the favorite stars in the CWF right now, that is the Dr. Tom Pritchard and Willie B. Hurd. And a lot of things are happening in the CWF, road to Birmingham, and of course your war with the Dirty White Boy.
Well, I heard somebody come out here just a while ago talking about the young lions of professional wrestling. And he's exactly right, because you got one of the biggest tournaments in the country going on today, and everybody's following because we're on FNN now, thanks to one Broadway Danny Wolf. Everybody's talking about the road to Birmingham. And I tell you what, the Dirty White Boy is merely a stepping stone to the CWF Championship. And that's what we're looking for. Because the road to Beham, that's what I call it. The road to Beham is going to take what? It's going to take initiative. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take hard work. And I'm going to tell you what, D.I., you may know about those things, but you don't practice them the way we do. And we're going to be dead there, taking care of business. FNN, Broadway, that is. Look for us, because we're going to be a bright and shine light coming down your way, taking care of plenty of business. Ain't that right, Doc? Hey, Dolly, you gonna come down there, too? I just want to say hello to Lloyd Lee out in the FNN network in Portland, Oregon, because I know everybody's watching all across the country now, not only in Atlanta, Georgia, but we're on nationwide. And yes, Willie B. Hurt and everybody else infiltrating into the Continental Wrestling Federation. Ain't that right? That's right, because competition is where it is, and opportunity is what it's all about. And we got the opportunity, and we're going to take advantage of it. Look out, everybody. Lord Humongous, the biggest one, is coming down there looking for you, Demolition. And you is in plenty trouble, sucker.
It's a hot summer in the CWF.
You're lonely, and you want to meet someone nice to talk to. But how? Meeting a stranger in a bar doesn't work. A blind date? No way. Good thing there's Matchmaker. There are no clubs to join and no contracts to sign. Matchmaker is the best way to meet someone special. Don't be lonely. Be smart. Call Matchmaker right now.
Call 900-909-MATCH. That's 900-909-6282. $2 for the first minute, 35 cents for additional minutes.
Remember that great collection of baseball cards you used to have? You know, the ones your mom threw away by accident? Well, now you can get them back. And here's all you have to do. Just order this giant 2-volume baseball card book set from Warner Books. Here's what you get. Classic baseball cards, 1886 through 1956, and the ideal companion, the Topps Baseball Card Complete Picture Collection, 1951 through 1985. For the early years, it's the newly published Classic Card Book, containing over 9,000 color reproductions of classic cards, issued from 1886 to 1956. Included are rare and expensive collector's items, as well as America's most loved cards, including Cy Young, Lou Gehrig, and Ty Cobb. The perfect follow-up? Of course, the Topps Baseball Card Complete Picture Collection, 1951 through 1985. Inside are over 21,000 color reproductions of the Topps cards we all grew up with. From the glory days of Mantle, Musial, Ford, and Koufax to contemporary superstars like Jackson, Valenzuela, and Rose. Here's the best part, the price, only $64.95 each, plus postage and handling. Order the two together for only $109.95, and you'll save even more, a total of $50 off the $160 retail price. Call 1-800-962-2962 now and ask for the classic baseball card book set. That's 1-800-962-2962. Checks and credit cards are accepted. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery.
Continental Wrestling Federation program continues. We're from the Montgomery Civic Center this week, and I'd like to continue this talk with Ken Wayne. You have briefly touched on maybe you have been wrong.
No doubt about it, Charlie. I have been wrong. I was wrong. I admit it to everybody. You know, I want to tell you something. If Danny will come out here, I'll give him this belt. My friendship with Danny means more. Look, we've been together 8 years. Let me tell these people something. I have a little boy, had a birthday about 2 weeks ago. And I know a lot of wrestlers. I know a lot of people in this business. Not a one of them sent my child a birthday card or nothing else. But I'll tell you what, in the mail I received, overnight delivery, a birthday card. Come here, Danny. Listen, Danny, I'm trying to tell him now. In the mail I received on the day of his birthday, I got a card, and not only did I get a card, but I also got a savings bonds for $100 from Danny Davis. He is the only one that did that. Danny, we've been friends for 8 years. And I want to apologize to you, right here in front of everybody. I was wrong. It's hard. It's hard. After we split up, Danny, it was hard for me to make that adjustment of not being able to go in the ring with you. Listen, pal, and when I came back, I don't know how to explain it, but I was so thrilled to be partners with you again that I just didn't know. All I thought about was going in, winning the match, winning the titles, and being. Now listen, all these people, you're right, pal. Yeah. These people made us great. Right. They made the Nightmares a name, baby. We went out and did a lot of things, and we beat a lot of people. And we held a lot of titles. And Danny, I'm here to tell you, pal, I want to get back with you again and be what we once were. First of all, you can have it. You can have it. No. Hey, I appreciate the offer. I don't want the belt because the belts are what started this mess in the first place. Now look, you're sitting out here telling me, and you apologize to all our fans right here, you're saying that you were wrong. Yes. Well, you're right. You were wrong. And everybody out here knows it. I know it. Okay, you know it. You're wrong, right? Right. Yes, I was wrong. Okay. How many times I have to tell you, brother? Okay. Look, all right. I was wrong, man. I was wrong. When I stand out here, Danny, let me tell you something. You just split my head open and jumped on me and give me a real good little beating. But, brother, I don't want that. We are friends. 8 years, man. 8 years. I'm not going to let it end like this. I will not. Danny, I'll give up anything if you'll come back. Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. You know what it'll prove to me? You give up that junior belt. I know that means so much. Yes, you can have it. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. But what I want you to do is give it to Jack Curtis when we go in the dressing room and say you don't want it. And then that will tell me that you're going to be the old Ken Wayne, and we can be partners once again like we once were. I'll do anything you want to do, pal. Well, anything. That's what I'll do. Whatever you want. I want you to give that belt up, give it to Jack Curtis, and that'll prove to me that you're sincere, and all these fans will believe in you then. That's the only way. Anything you say, Danny. Anything.
This is good news, ladies and gentlemen. This is very encouraging news. Whoa. Gracious. Kenny, that is... Kenny Wayne is about as low can be. I'll tell you what, this is disgusting. This is just... Oh, he is just... What a gash in the head. A Danny Davis, inflicted by Ken Wayne. This is disgusting.
That's what he gets for coming out here and ruining Kenny Wayne's match. Danny Davis is so jealous.
I have never in my life, Kenny Wayne needs to be put in a cage somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's what you
Danny
think.
Davis.
Oh, that was great. Do it again, Kenny. Do it again. Do it again.
Danny Davis is out of it. This
Danny Davis did it, so Ken Wayne can do it too.
This is situation. We need some help out here to stop
Oh,
this.
yeah, now you're hollering for help. When it was the reverse, when it was the opposite, when it was reversed, you didn't want help. You wanted him to beat up on him. You wanted Danny to beat up on Ken. Oh, here they come again.
Will he be hurt?
Here they come again.
And others, and they're going to get in here and hopefully get this situation taken care of. My goodness.
Am I not the smartest man in professional wrestling? Huh? Am I great? Tell him I'm great, baby.
You're the most disgusting man in professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah, when it was opposite, you liked it everything on Danny Davis's way.
Danny Davis is a sportsman, a good sportsman, and he stands for a lot of great things and does a lot of great things with kids.
Yeah, I bet you wears Danny Davis T-shirts all the time.
That is only interested in himself and his precious titles he puts around his waist. This is disgusting.
No, it's not. He wants to be a champion. He is a champion, and Danny Davis is jealous.
Well, listen, I've about had all the talk I want with you as far as this is concerned.
What? Where are you going? What are you doing?
I've just about had all I can take.
Oh, yeah, what are you going to do, huh?
This situation is very intense between the Nightmares, and we'll have more on it in just a moment. We've got another match about to take place right here on the
Why don't you go check up on him? He's your friend. You care so much
Wrestling
about him.
Federation. We'll have that next match in just a moment. Now making their way into the ring, ladies and gentlemen, the new Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Champions, Detroit Demolition and the DI, and they just go to work immediately, like a...
I know they're great champions, just like Ken Wayne.
Coming in here with all kinds of fire in their eye at this particular moment, it's the new Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Champions, Detroit Demolition, taking Lee Peak into that turnbuckle. Now takes his man into the ring ropes, coming off high, back body drop.
Yeah, so you don't see Willie be hurt or Humongous, the champions. No, we have the DI and Detroit Demolition.
Takes a hard fall out on the floor. The Baron now tagged in by Lee Peak before he was thrown out on the floor. Tag is made now with the DI, and you, of course, see it ringside over there, Private Mark Powell.
I know.
What kind of... Oh, man, I am not going to get an argument with you over him.
Oh, please, don't even start, darling.
Back body drop by the DI on the Baron right now. Tag is made again with Detroit Demolition, and this team showing great signs as they tag in and out very effectively.
Oh, was that great or what? That was so easy.
Power slam by Detroit Demolition, and there you have your winners, Detroit Demolition and the DI, who are the Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. And right now, we'll go to ringside and get a word with the new Continental Wrestling Federation Tag Champions from Missy Hyatt.
I just want to congratulate both of y'all for being the new tag team champions. That is so great, guys. But you have this problem with Willie B. Hurt. What is his problem?
His problem is his name is Watermelon Willie. That's half of his problem. His other problem is he eats too many daggum pork chops. He's got the most interesting diet I've ever been around. Pork chops, poke salad, all those things those people on the porches eat.
Well, hey, there's one thing we got to say is, did we get rid of Humongous or what? Did you do a great job?
He's history. Humongous is history. He's gone. He's probably at the airport selling pencils right along now, bumping into walls. Gone so.
I want to go ahead and, while you're interviewing...
What's this?
New Continental Wrestling Tag Champions.
That's right. Everybody's splitting up because we're champions, buddy.
This present, gentlemen, is for you.
Me?
I thought it was really for me. Well, I guess it's because y'all are the champions. People are already sending you gifts.
Check that thing for bombs. Maybe a fan club. Bombs. Fan club? You got no bombs? Sir. Nope, no bombs.
I can't wait.
Uh-oh. Pile.
I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir. I don't
no. No, that's, oh.
There was a note attached with that delivery. It said for you to please look toward the rear of the building.
What for? What the heck for?
Demolition decides it's time for him.
I guess he can still see.
I guess
I don't like this. I don't like this. Charlie, let's go. I hope he leaves.
We'll see.
Why is he leaving? He's not wrestling schedule.
I don't know if he would even... I would like to talk. I would like to talk to the man. Wait a minute.
Tell him. Scares me. I'm letting him go.
Well, for Detroit Demolition, I think it's obvious. The Lord Humongous is doing well.
Mornings are my quiet time. Afternoons, well. You know the stresses of the workday. That's why I eat Wheaties. If I don't get a good start in the morning, I might feel peaked. I hate that.
Wheaties, 100% whole wheat, naturally low in sugar. That's champion nutrition.
What the big boys eat.
Go ahead. Break the ice. And break out the Schaefer beer. When you're out to have some fun, nothing refreshes like a crisp, cold Schaefer or Schaefer Light. The taste you like at the price you like. So enjoy the quality of America's oldest lager beer. Go ahead, break the ice, and break out the Schaefer.
Attention, kids, dads, and baseball fans. Get great hitting, fielding, and pitching tips from today's biggest stars. Call the Superstar Hotline at 1-900-909-STAR and hear a different superstar every day. Wade Boggs, Gary Carter, Roger Clemens, Andre Dawson, Wally Joyner, Mark McGuire, Don Mattingly, Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Darryl Strawberry. Get a prize and free autographs, and each call helps support Easter Seals. Call today at 1-900-909-STAR. If under 18, get your parents' permission before calling. It's $2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Hull, or Esposito, Howe. Each name means so much to hockey fans. And now you can get in-depth video profiles of these greats by ordering Score's Hockey Video Package. Through interviews and film clips, you'll get the full story of each man's incredible career. And if you order now, you also receive this great new video, Wayne Gretzky, Sports Champion. Retail, they'd run you nearly $100. But order now and you'll get all 5 tapes for $59.95. Call 1-800-962-2962 and ask for your Hockey Video Package.
You people, this is a hard rock, and it's all in here. I'm gonna lay it on the line, Jack. Oh, yeah. I ain't gonna go around no corners, Jack. I'm coming right down Main Street. I want you to know Dangerously. I want you to know Hot Stuff. I want you to know what I think of you, man. Because when you take little kids, little 4-year-olds, little 5-year-olds, little 6-year-old kids, little kids who watch television, and they say, I want to be like him. I want to walk like him. That's my hero. That's the guy. I want to be to grow up like Mama. Daddy, take me to see Austin Idol. That's my hero. Those are the dreams of those kids that you shatter, Jack. Because you see, I got me a portrait in my living room, Jack, that covers my entire wall. It's the whole wall. And when I get up in the morning, the first thing I look at, I don't look in the mirror to see, how do I look? How are my bumps? How are my bruises? How much of my hair did he cut? That's not what I look at. I go out to my living room and I look at that wall, Jack. I look at the kids. I see the little ones. I see the black ones. I see the white ones. I see the ones that could be Oriental. I'm not sure where they come from, but I see them. They're smiling. They got their fingers in the air. They're happy. They're saying, geez, they got #1, Alabama Austin Idol. And they're eating up with something that's called Austin Idol. They say it's idol mania. They say it's idol fever. They call it idolitis. It don't make no difference what it is. They've been idol-sized. And, brother, you crushed those kids. And because you crushed them, and you tried to crush me at the same time, that leaves me no choice. I'm going to crush you, Hot Stuff. I'm going to crush you Dangerously. There won't be no more Danger Zone, and there won't be no more Hot Stuff. Because I can promise you one thing. Continental Wrestling, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, and Paul E. Dangerously. The women's pit, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet, Jack, because I'm coming after your hide.
All right, Paul E. Dangerously, your comments on Birmingham.
I'm going to tell you what's going on, Idol. We didn't get the job done. But what's coming down on your head, man, is your worst nightmare. Because when I found you, Jack, you had 1 bottle of peroxide left. And when I was through with you, you had him by the 10-gallon jug. You're a jerk. You're a loser. You're a bum. You're an idiot. And if you want to live dangerously with Paulie and Eddie Gilbert, that's fine, Jack. But I tell you what, so help me God, in 1988, just like Humongous sent out his mask, we'll have your head on a platter one way or another. And as for Mr. Olympia, sticking his nose where it didn't belong. Well, I tell you what about Mr. Olympia. He's going to be out here any minute, so we'll deal with him then. For as for now, if you want to know where Hot Stuff is, I sent them on a vacation. And here's a few words from him. And Austin Idol, you better listen up, you son of a...
The news across the country, the news around the world in wrestling today is the merge of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paul E. Dangerously. Yes, every wrestling personality, every wrestling promoter throughout the world is hung up on this big deal, and they're scared to death. They're saying, oh, no, Paul E. and Hot Stuff are actually together now. The two masterminds of professional wrestling are together now. Well, already, by myself alone, Jerry the King Lawler has bit the dust, has felt the wrath of Eddie Gilbert, of Hot Stuff himself with the fire. Cowboy Bill Watts, the man I covered with the Russian flag, felt it too. Well, also, Jerry Lawler felt the wrath of Paul E. Dangerously. So it comes together now, Paul E. Dangerously, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert to the CWF, the Continental Wrestling Federation, just like it says right here on the microphone, people. When I got here, my goal was to be the CWF heavyweight champion. But now the goals have changed just a little bit because of your legend. And I'm just the man for that, too. The legend slayer, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Your legend, the heartthrob, Austin Idol, and Jerry Stubbs, or Mr. Olympia, whatever he wants to call himself. Well, you two boys want to stick your nose in my business when my goal is to be the heavyweight champion of the CWF. Well, that's just fine. I got the scissors out last time. Who knows what's going to happen this time? And Olympia, you're never going to be able to stick your nose in Paul E. and Hot Stuff's business ever again.
Well, Mr. Olympia, moments ago, a heated version of Paul E. Dangerously seems to be very upset.
Well, you know, let's lay down some facts. Facts is, you know, it's been quite some time since I've been in the CWF, but I am back. Always when I leave, it's only for a short time. Now, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paul E. Dangerously, what you're upset about is I come down and I helped a good friend in Austin Island. And you know what I'm talking about. You was going to cut his hair, you tied him up, and you was going to cut his hair. Well, I didn't let that happen. There were several before me, Charlie, that couldn't get it done. But when I run in the ring, they all took off. Where did they go? Huh? They had scissors in their hands. Hey. What is he doing now? It makes no difference to me, Charlie. Hey, come on back.
I got no problem with you. I don't want to have any problem with you. Okay? Let's look in the camera right now. Let's talk reality. Okay? Everybody here loves Mr. Olympia, right? Everybody loves Mr. Olympia. How many people love Jerry Stubbs, huh? How many people here love Jerry Stubbs? Nobody. And you know why? Because he was a butt kicker. He was the kind of man that I respected. He was the kind of man that Hot Stuff respected. And he's a very good friend of yours. Kind of like Clark Kent is a good friend of Superman's, right? Now, next week, this guy has a $10,000 challenge with Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert right here. I tell you what, 2 ways to go about this, sir. You can go find your friend Jerry Stubbs, whom I know, whom Eddie knows, and whom you know very well. You can go find Jerry Stubbs in that phone booth or that closet that you lock yourself into at night, and you can tell him to show up next week, and he'll get the $100 grand that was Idols. He'll get the title shot that was Idols, and he'll get that bottle of peroxide that was Idols. Or Mr. Olympia can show up next week and seal his own fate. The ball, my man, is in your court.
Does that mean what I thought that meant?
I don't really know where he's coming from, Charlie. I don't know what he's up to, but you can bet he's up to something. We'll know next week, won't we?
Indeed. The comments of Mr. Olympia, and we'll be back with more of the Continental Wrestling Federation right after this.
It's the Continental Wrestling Federation on tour. Catch the Super Summer Sizzler in a town near you soon. Coming Sunday, June 26th to Cullman, Alabama in the Civic Center at 7 o'clock. Monday, June 27th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, June 28th in Sheffield, Alabama at the Recreation Center at 8 o'clock. Wednesday, June 29th in Meridian, Mississippi at the Frank Cochran Center at 8 o'clock. Thursday, June 30th in Philadelphia, Mississippi at the Choctaw Central High School at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 1st in Columbus, Mississippi at the Lavender Coliseum at 8 o'clock. Saturday, July 2nd in Dothan, Alabama at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. Sunday, July 3rd in Montgomery, Alabama at the Civic Center at 8 o'clock. Monday, July 4th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 8th in Brundage, Alabama at the Pike County Football Stadium at 8 o'clock. And Saturday, July 9th in Dothan at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. That's the Continental Wrestling Federation coming to your town soon. It's the Super Summer Sizzler coming your way.
Mornings are my quiet time. Afternoons, well, you know the stresses of the workday. That's why I eat Wheaties. If I don't get a good start in the morning, I might feel peaked. I hate that.
Wheaties, 100% whole wheat, naturally low in sugar. That's champion nutrition.
What the big boys eat. Go ahead. Break the ice. And break out the Schaefer beer. When you're out to have some fun, nothing refreshes like a crisp, cold Schaefer or Schaefer Light. The taste you like at the price you like. So enjoy the quality of America's oldest lager beer. Go ahead. Break the ice and break out the Schaefer.
Attention, kids, dads, and baseball fans. Get great hitting, fielding, and pitching tips from today's biggest stars. Call the Superstar hotline at 1-900-909-STAR and hear a different superstar every day. Wade Boggs, Gary Carter, Roger Clemens, Andre Dawson, Wally Joyner, Mark McGuire, Don Mattingly, Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Darryl Strawberry. Get a prize and free autographs, and each call helps support Easter Seals. Call today at 1-900-909-STAR. If under 18, get your parents' permission before calling. It's $2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Hull, or Esposito, Howe. Each name means so much to hockey fans. And now you can get in-depth video profiles of these greats by ordering Score's Hockey Video Package. Through interviews and film clips, you'll get the full story of each man's incredible career. And if you order now, you also receive this great new video, Wayne Gretzky, Sports Champion. Retail, they'd run you nearly $100. But order now and you'll get all 5 tapes for $59.95. Call 1-800-962-2962 and ask for your Hockey Video Package.
What a pleasure it is to be here with you, Sister Hyde, always. Brother Platt, I've heard so much about you. It's good to see you, too. I don't know if those people out there know me or not, but I'm Brother Ernest. I've had a vision to come clean wrestling up, to clean it up in this area, make it a better sport. Thank you, sister. I appreciate your sign of hope over there. And what a great find I have found for the people in this area. You know, I do so much work out into the fields, and I have found one of the greatest wrestlers, and we're going to have him right now. Now, the chief gave me something that I have to control them with. One of them speaks no English, so I ask that you don't holler any obscenities or anything in them.
Now what? This is great. That is Brother Ernest Angel. Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. I thought maybe he,
That's what he's here for, to clean up wrestling.
Well, he's not going to clean up wrestling with that guy right there. I can tell you that for sure.
Sister Hyde, I must remind these people, they cannot holler anything at these gentlemen. One of them understands no English. Remember, he's a visitor here.
Brother Ernest is such a smart man. Don't you think so, Charlie?
Well...
I mean, and this is the Continental Wrestling Federation.
That is I have been in several situations where I have commentated matches of the man that he has brought in, and he is not one to clean up anything. We're talking about the Samoan warrior Sika. Now,
Brother Ernest,
who is this guy? His bodyguard over here?
Do not ask any questions about things you don't know. It's kind of like, how do we say that? You just shouldn't ask questions, okay? Let me put it like that. Oh, and wasn't that quick and
Over
easy?
in record time almost. Your winner of the match. There he is, the Samoan warrior, Sika.
It's the Continental Wrestling Federation on tour. Catch the Super Summer Sizzler in a town near you soon. Coming Sunday, June 26th to Cullman, Alabama in the Civic Center at 7 o'clock. Monday, June 27th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Tuesday, June 28th in Sheffield, Alabama at the Recreation Center at 8 o'clock. Wednesday, June 29th in Meridian, Mississippi at the Frank Cochran Center at 8 o'clock. Thursday, June 30th in Philadelphia, Mississippi at the Choctaw Central High School at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 1st in Columbus, Mississippi at the Lavender Coliseum at 8 o'clock. Saturday, July 2nd in Dothan, Alabama at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. Sunday, July 3rd in Montgomery, Alabama at the Civic Center at 8 o'clock. Monday, July 4th in Birmingham, Alabama at the State Fair Arena at 8 o'clock. Friday, July 8th in Brundage, Alabama at the Pike County Football Stadium at 8 o'clock. And Saturday, July 9th in Dothan at the Houston County Farm Center at 8 o'clock. That's the Continental Wrestling Federation coming to your town soon. It's the Super Summer Sizzler coming your way.
Attention, kids, dads, and baseball fans. Get great hitting, fielding, and pitching tips from today's biggest stars. Call the Superstar hotline at 1-900-909-STAR and hear a different superstar every day. Wade Boggs, Gary Carter, Roger Clemens, Andre Dawson, Wally Joyner, Mark McGuire, Don Mattingly, Pete Rose, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Darryl Strawberry. Get a prize and free autographs, and each call helps support Easter Seals. Call today at 1-900-909-STAR. If under 18, get your parents' permission before calling. It's $2 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
Gambling Times Magazine, the world's leading source for gaming information, has good news about your next vacation to America's most exciting casino resorts. Gambling Times will save you hundreds of dollars on all your favorite buffets, cocktails, lounge shows, and leisure sports. And what's more, Gambling Times will show you how to win thousands of dollars in the casinos and race and sports books. Each month,
Gambling Times highlights news and events about the most exciting worldwide casino resorts. Plus, a variety of basic strategies and proven systems for winning in sports handicapping, blackjack, craps, and all your favorite table games. Call now and get 12 issues of Gambling Times for just $29.95. That's over 35% off the regular newsstand price for 12 months of the world's leading source on casino information. Order now and we'll send you your free vacation gift, the Gambling Times Preferred Players Card. This special membership saves you hundreds of dollars in values and discounts on hotel rooms, rental cars, food, entertainment, and gaming tournaments. And as a special vacation bonus, when your card arrives, you'll receive a certificate worth $36 in Las Vegas casino action chips, free to use. Order 12 issues of Gambling Times and get your Preferred Players Card with $36 in free action chips, all for just $29.95. This vacation offer is not available anywhere else. Call 1-800-323-1800 and get your vacation bonuses when your first issue arrives. Your Visa and MasterCard is accepted, or send a check or money order for $29.95 to Gambling Times Magazine, Post Office Box 38698, Hollywood, California 90038. Order now.
This is Mark Powell and Alan Martin taking on the Southern Boys. Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong.
I guess these are the former CWF Tag Team Champions, right? Former? Can you spell that,
Listen,
Charlie?
so much has happened. We haven't gone over this list yet. Jeff Jarrett is in the top 20. Road to Birmingham. Bill Dundee, the Bullet, Mr. Olympia, Shane Douglas.
And Detroit Demolition, Mr. Wrestling 2,
Danny Davis,
and Ken Wayne, great champion.
and the
Doug
world's
Furness.
strongest man. That's right, Doug Furness.
You know, the Super Summer Sizzler is here, and this has been a great hour of wrestling. I mean, gosh, we've had such great champions on here and such exciting wrestling, and I just can't believe it. This summer's getting really hot. And look at it.
Double teaming.
Double teaming. You're exactly right. I guess they're just mad because they lost the belts, too, just like Danny Davis is mad.
Here they go.
Oh, no, here's that great finish.
Beautiful move. That is the best move, one of the best moves in wrestling today. The Southern Boys have it. And one move in, it's all over. Private Mark Powell, pinned 1, 2, 3.
Even though I don't like them, they're still pretty good.
What a match it was. The Southern Boys, Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong, winners of your match.
Well, look at this, Di. I'd be mad, too. I'd make him do at least 200 push-ups. Wouldn't you?
Well, our time is about up for the Continental Wrestling Federation. Don't miss next week's action on the Continental Wrestling Federation. For Missy Hyde, Charlie Platt saying so long.